putting a dip in your hip, a glide in your stride. Welcome to the mothership, the home of the travelers of the universe, with shows throughout the week. Everything you want, everything you could need. From the paranormal to the supernatural, from the spiritual to the unknown, from emotions to comedy. You can find us at Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and so much more. This is Rift Nation Network, the RNN. And now, your featured show. Shall we begin?
Welcome everyone to Bag and Nuts. Let's say our hellos to the people that are over here. Let's see, we have Nikki. Hello, Nikki. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Haley Lima. Thank you, Ed, for the share out. I appreciate that. And hey, Crazy Grandma, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. So today, before we start, and I don't know why that's not up, but today, before we start, I would like to definitely say I do have two sisters with me today. Okay. My two sisters were like totally adamant that they wanted to say something during the podcast. So I will get to them. Oh my God. Wait till you meet them. But I do want to say, in all seriousness today, I do want to send Rift Nation Network would like to send our most heartfelt, warming prayers, thoughts, energies of loving light to the Baltimore Keys bridge collapse that happened today. This is an extremely serious issue, and a lot of families will be affected by what happened. So let's take a moment, have a moment of silence, to send out our good prayers and thoughts to those that survived and for those that are still looking for their loved ones. I know I'm trying to be serious, but for some reason it just doesn't happen all the time. All right, guys, that is it. It was absolutely crazy. Totally crazy, like you wouldn't believe. So, with everything that has been going on, I started doing a little research, is what I did. I was doing a little bit of research there. So, what I want to do right off the bat is I want to introduce you guys to Sky now before we get into any readings. We're going to do a little bit of chat, give you guys a little information here. I did some research based on the emotional effects and some research based on the upcoming eclipse. So we have two individuals that are just so excited to be here to help you guys out with what's coming up and the information. First of all, let's introduce you to Sky. Sky is not coming up. Why isn't Sky coming? Oh my God, hold on. Sky is not here. Why is not Sky here? Hold on a minute, guys. I am determined to get this. I've been working on this all day. So hold on. There we go. Now we're determined. Let's introduce you to Sky. Come on, Sky. Hi. How you doing, everybody? I'm Sky, and I'm the one that actually does all the research. She doesn't do it because, she's way out there. But let me tell you, I've been doing some research about why everybody's like so freaked out over this solar eclipse. It's like, oh my God, what is going on? Why is everybody freaked out? So I stick with the facts. Now, the oldest sister, okay, who you meet in a minute, okay, who her name is Space. Pfft, no wonder she's always out there in space. We're gonna talk to her in a minute, okay? So, what I found out, what there are, according to Baba Vega. Now, Baba Vega was actually a blind prophet, and she notices in the 2024 events, she says, get ready for some terrifying weather events. Now, this is research, okay? And they're talking about massive economic crises. Now, this is predicted by her. Also, Notre Dame. Notre Dame noted political upravels, natural disasters. Now, that's two, totally two psychics, okay? That said that we were going to have some issues with natural disasters. But what could cause that? What could actually cause that? Now, Edgar Casey didn't really mention anything about it. He talked about a global shift when he was doing his things in 2024. So that's like three well-known prophets. What do you think? Oh my God, totally three well-known prophets that we're talking about this. Now, what does this have to do with the solar eclipse? Let's find out. What do you say? Really quick. Now, a total solar eclipse occurs when the moon passes between the sun and the earth. Okay. Totally. Right? Right? So astrologers believe that the solar eclipse can heavily influence people's lives in daily experiences. Okay? Total. Now, the Great North American Eclipse upcoming event on April 8th, 2024 is being called the Great North American Eclipse. Yes, it is, because it will be visible through the United States, Mexico, and Canada. Now, it's also the last, excuse me. Now, it's also the last total eclipse that can actually be seen from the United States until August 23rd, 2024. 2044. Wow. Totally long way away, but don't worry, I'll still look good. So, now what to expect, okay? And again, this is newsworthy, okay? Yeah, all right. So, unexpected changes during the eclipse. Expect the unexpected. It can bring surprises, new beginnings, transformations, and changes, almost always for the better. Stay positive. Yeah, totally. Hidden truths, spiritual seekings, what is hidden in the shadows tend to come to light during the eclipse. Situations, information that were previously concealed may suddenly become clear. Oh, this one is like totally my favorite. Positive energies. Oh, love them. Gotta love positive energy. Now, Venus is the planet of love, along with the sun and the moon, will be will be fiery Aries during this eclipse. Oh my God. Well, if that's Joni about that one, she knows about astrology. Now, the eclipse can bring positive personal development for most people. Make sure you set your intentions. Totally set your intentions. And, there's a lot of energies that my sister is going to talk about things that might happen. But the last time the solar eclipse was like this, that it was totally the way that it's crossing from like 2017 to 2024. Oh my God, the last time this happened was back in 1811 and 1812 in later December. And what happened was a little while after this eclipse, the Mandarin earthquakes, the Madrid earthquakes happened like almost totally where that X was. Now, this is awesome. But the other thing that's coming, and I think this is what's affecting other people, it's called the Devil's Comet. And they call it that because you can see like two horns coming out of like where it is. So totally, totally awesome. At least that's newsworthy. And I do my research. I don't work off of all these emotional stuff that my sister does. And oh my God, let me tell you about my sister. There is nothing wrong with me. I am very, very floaty and spacey. Yes, I am. Let's talk emotions, shall we? Okay. Now, during this eclipse, okay, and of course, I'm the oldest. During this eclipse, what we are going to have right now is we are going to have some issues emotionally, especially for those that are extremely, extremely connected to your empathic side. We are going to have these issues. Okay. Now, when the darkness falls due to the solar eclipse, it can help activate the pineal gland. We want that because that's our third eye. Yeah. Okay. So, what happens is that gets activated, and we have like all kinds of spiritual awakenings. It's like totally, totally cool. Don't you think? Yeah, you think so? Because I do. It's like really cool. Now, from an astrology viewpoint, which is totally not me, I so am not an astrologer. I work off emotions because I'm in the ocean. So, from the astrology blue point, the solar eclipse is all about new beginnings and making fresh starts. During a solar eclipse, there is a shift in vibrational frequencies, like a splash of a rock in the ocean. Okay, the energies of the earth, your balance could be affected. You may even feel out of sorts. It's like that little ploop at the top. It goes wanga, 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 as we're going down the ocean, right? Right? Okay. So, but did you know animals can be affected by this too? Yeah, they can. Okay. Animals. You'll notice them acting different and weird, changes in their behavior because it has to do with their authentic behavior leading up to the eclipse. So things are totally going to happen weird. Yeah. Okay. Totally. So we need to understand that if we're like feeling like totally depressed and upset and not vibing correctly, that vibe has to do with what's coming with the eclipse. We're not vibing right. So we need some more positive vibes. Yes, that's what I feel. I feel we totally need some more positive vibes. Okay. So that's my energy reading for the upcoming total eclipse. So now I suppose I got to give this back to the little sister so she can actually do her psychic thing, whatever. Hi. How you doing, guys? I know. I'm sorry, but the middle sister and the older sister totally wanted to come on and do something. So I said, okay, okay. So that's what they did. So now we can get into the fun stuff. What do you say? Told you it was called Bag of Nuts. Oh, I had a lot of fun playing around and creating those two today. So hopefully, guys, you enjoyed the little story time with the animated characters there. Something new I kind of came up with today. So what do you say we do some readings? Who out there wants to have some awesome readings done today and find out what's going on? So hello, Rodna. Hello, all. Hopefully, you caught story time at the beginning of the show because you guys got to meet Sky, the middle sister. I'm Sue, of course. Sky's my middle sister, and Space is my oldest sister. And oh my God, it's really bad when you have a middle sister who's an elf, okay? And then your oldest sister happens to be, I don't know, an octopus. It's a really weird family, but just go with it. So, now, all right, we're going to go back to the beginning here and see what is up with you today. Let me move this over. All right, let's see. Who do we got on here first? I think we have Nikki on here first, and then we have Crazy Grandma, if she's still here. Hello, Miss Lois. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Rhonda. How y'all doing? All right, so that was Sky and Space. That was fun. All right. So let's see what we got. Nikki, if you're still here, you are up actually first. You would hear absolutely crazy that is happening. I know. I couldn't believe about the bridge. It was like I'm looking at Facebook. Is this real? And you watch it, how the electricity on the boat goes out a couple times. So freaking weird. So weird. So we have Nikki, which is Angels Are Us over on YouTube. We have Crazy Grandma also over on YouTube. And then Miss Haley Lima also over on YouTube. You are the first three contestants on. It's time to read. So we're going to do Nikki right off the bat. I'm not sure if she's here or not, but we're going to do Nikki first. Okay. Ooh, okay, Nikki, you are on a spiritual high. Your numbers is 7 and 14, which is really good. So the 7, of course, 7 and 7 is 14. So they all go down to remnants of 7 is what we're talking about when they're adding the two sevens together. But for some reason, 7 seems to be more important than the 15. That's the spiritual side. That's the part that you need to start working on trying to build yourself up. And I know it's really difficult because it's like you're running out of energy and steam is what they're talking about. There seems to be some particular a block that's stopping you from getting to where you need to get to. Thank you. Um, I know it's hard when we're on an emotional high to step away from a situation in order to see the best avenue for you. But it's like you're going to hit a temporary before you hit a permanent, if you can understand what it is that I'm talking about. You'll hit the permanent place first before you hit the temporary, before you hit the permanent. Look for the 7 and the 14. I don't know why. Something about a brick building, old brick, like an old school building, the red brick, not the older ones with the limestone in it, but we're talking about like the red school brick building for some reason. That seems to be holding some significance for you right now. So watch out for that, okay? Crazy Grandma, if you are here, my dear. Okay, if you are here, we can read you. And if not, we'll go into Miss Haley Lima over on YouTube, and then we'll see who else is up. So yay! We're going to have some fun here today. Yes, we are. All right. Let's see what we got going on. All right. We Haley Lima. Miss Haley Lima, you here? Mm, mm. Swig of coffee. Swig of coffee. So, yes, we had a little bit of story time at the beginning of the show. So, we have Let's see. We have Miss Brenda, Crazy Grandma. So we have Miss Brenda, we have Haley Lima, and then we have Michelle. That's who we have up here. So come on down, people. There we go. There's Miss Haley. So I know we're on a delay, like a total delay. So we're gonna read you next. And don't forget, guys, let me know how you enjoyed your little weird story time. Okay. I need to know if I'm gonna continue on the avenue with the weird story times at the beginning of the show or not. So let me know. We'll call them weird story times or weird events, whatever. Okay. Miss Haley, here you go. All right. Okay, Haley, you're a little bit off balance with the yin and yang. So the energy itself, it's not in balance. And again, it could have to do with that eclipse that's actually coming in. But they're saying that you need to kind of stick on the straight and narrow, which means be a little bit more observant, obedient, and persistence when we're doing something. So we need to maintain that focus in order to have you to be able to move forward. That's going to help you a great deal because there's something to do with your confidence in one particular area, not everything, in one particular area. Your confidence level sometimes gets a little bit shot. And I'm not sure if you actually um, exactly what that is. Hold on, let me think. Something unexpected. Okay. Look for the number 48 for some reason. Okay, thank you. Let go of anything that does not serve you, doesn't bring you happiness, doesn't bring you joy, has no room in your space, you haven't used it for a long time, you don't ever plan on using it again, don't keep it, get rid of it. And that includes the emotions within our own brain and our own mind. Yes. That is going to be something to help you move forward. You want to do that, okay? You want to actually let go of all that stuff first. That's going to help rebuild the confidence level. Yeah, she says she holds herself down. She knows. Yes. Well, hello, Miss Brenda. We're going to read you next. We are. We are going to read you next. And then I will get down to, let's see, Michelle Cap. There you go. After Brenda is Michelle Caps. I know I'm being very goofy right now. How you doing, girl? Do you like my crazy story? I couldn't help it. I created 2 more characters today, but that's me. All right, Miss Brenda. Ooh. All right. Yeah, you have some complications coming up. So there's some situations that's going to be hard for you to kind of to try to deal with emotionally. This yeah. Mm, okay. So the thing that's complicated that you're looking at right now. Ooh, yeah, okay. That's gonna be a situation that's gonna be a little bit difficult for you to get rid of emotionally, not get rid of, but in order to emotionally be able to deal with it. Things are gonna progress, but it seems like they're gonna go a little bit slower than what it is that you need. But the good part of the situation right now is part of your confidence level is really starting to build up on you right now, which is really good. They need you to maintain that focus and reconnect with your spiritual side too. Don't forget the number 7 is extremely important to you. Also 48, 42, and the number 22, which I know has something to mean in numerology, but I haven't got that far in the chapter yet. So those are the issues that we're actually dealing with right now. So you need to look for that. Your spiritual connection, which is I have a lot of them. Yeah. Your spiritual connection to your ancestors. Drink tea so I serve you. Yeah, Brenda's really good at tea leaf readings. It feels good to have you in here. Summon that energy that I know that you have within you. And I know sometimes it's difficult to get that bit of energy to come, but follow the ancestors is what I'm being told to tell you. And it all has to do with the herbs, the plants, nature, everything for you to get yourself back in there. I do see that. Okay. I do see that for you. All right. So we got Who do we have now? We've got Michelle Caps. Michelle Caps. You are up next. And then we have, let's see. If Howie wants to read, let me know. If not, I don't read you. Rhonda Harris, if you'd like to read, let me know. And then after Michelle, we have Lois. And let's see. Oh, thanks, Renee. All right, Michelle, if you're still here. We also have Miss Lois Clark, also over on Facebook. Okay, sure. She's like, well, no, but okay. I don't even know what my voice sounds like. I reset the voice and I'm hoping it's not too bad. Hey, Ryan Jones, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? All right, so we are going to read Michelle, and then we are going to read Rhonda. Yes, we are. And then we're going to read Michelle, Lois Clark, and Rhonda is what we're going to do. So Michelle is up first. Let's see what we got going on here. Yes, okay. Michelle, your messages are not break out. Your messages aren't actually coming in the way that you want. You do have the ability to be able to summon energy to come into you, because I'm getting a lot of people energy wise, psychic, spiritually, emotionally, mentally. All of these things are coming in. Nobody can see my hands moving a mile a minute. This is the weirdest part about this whole thing. You have all this energy actually coming in towards you, but yet a lot of times it seems to be blocked. You're not getting the connection from directly from spirit down. It's clogged a little bit, so you're getting it trickled. So we need to clear that up. They're suggesting you to clean your crown and your third eye chakra, which does have to do with the pineal gland, which Sky and Space talked about earlier. They're also saying that your energy is too much all over the place. You're fragmented. That's another reason. You need to stop pulling your energy back in. When you are either working with somebody, helping them, or doing this, that, and the other thing, your energy goes out to them. You need to pull your energy back to you. It's like cutting cords, because if you keep doing all these different things and your energy continues to go out to so many different people, you're not going to have enough left for yourself. That also can stop everything that's happening as far as the blockages and things like that. So that's why the crown and the third eye chakra could seem to be a little bit of an issue at the moment. Okay. So pull yourself back in. Pulling yourself back in, very important. Number 15. And thank you, learn to let go of anything negative that is not serving you. It literally, don't absorb somebody else's negativity. And to me, somebody else's negativity is opinion. If you enjoy what you do, if you like what you do, then you continue doing it. Okay. Because that's what it is. It brings joy to you. Don't worry about others judging you. Learn to be you individually, you and who you are. And then that beauty will shine out in you. There's a lot of them on here. Aw, I know. I'm so sorry. All right, we're gonna do Miss Lois Clark, and then we are gonna do Ryan. Oh, sorry, then we're gonna do not Ryan. He has an ass. Then we're gonna do Rhonda Harris. Yes, we are. So yeah, I did a little bit of what does this say? JR. Oh my God, totally. Gotta learn to click in between. What does this say? Oh no, this is all me. All me. Huh. Yeah, no, Jazz in the other room. Oh, you've been sick. All right, Miss Lois Clark. Thank you. I told you guys, I am always here for you. I'm literally a message away. Okay, I understand what it's like to go through things, and I know what it's like to throw your energy out in 50 million different places. So I'm always here for you guys. So let's see. We have Miss Lois Clark happening here. Miss Lois Clark. All right. Lois, they're recommending that you get back into meditation. The moon cycles are going to affect a lot what's happening. And again, that could also have to do with the Could have to do with the eclipse coming up. The moon is going to affect you a little bit more than it normally did, and it could have to do with the position and why the energy is so close in the comet that's actually coming through all at the same time. That could affect everything that's happening on. But you do have the number 10, which is really predominantly awesome for you right now because that seems to be the loving energy you have around yourself. It's like you've let go of some of the issues that you've had, a lot of them. You seem to have let that go and you've done a lot of work and you're feeling like more upbeat, more confident with who you are because these celestial events actually affect everybody in a different way emotionally, so it's a pretty awesome thing. So work a little bit more on yourself on the meditative aspect of you. Learn to like self ground, learn to bring yourself down into that happy place. Sometimes I call what is known as recharging a battery because they're literally showing me in my spot where I go to release stuff, which is the ocean. So find that place where you just feel you can let go. With me, it's the ocean in the sand, my hands and feet in the sand, and just releasing all the negativity and allowing the earth and the salt water to cleanse it away, which is something that I do. Now, if you don't have access to the salt, you can always do something like that. These are things that are actually going to be happening with you right now. So it is something that you need to work on, but you need to actually let go of this. So learn to thank you. Try that meditation again. I know sometimes it's a little difficult to do that, but don't forget that. But don't forget to actually fulfill some of your dreams, things that you've dreamed and you hope for. It's time for you to actually step forward and do these. Okay. So hopefully that actually helps you out. Let's see what Brenda has to say. Sue, let's see. What is you and JR going to be getting a cold around that you're very gifted? There's a lot of gifted people in here, but you've been getting headaches lately. Yup. And you need a salt bath. Oh, yeah. And for some reason, Howie, I'm seeing flying with eyes and ears, like right on the wall. I don't know if he's watching or who's bringing. Ah, yeah, I'm not sure either. So the negative energy, that's why the headaches. Salt bath, here I come. Babe, I need a salt bath. All right, we got Miss Rhonda. Rhonda, hello, Mr. Brolette. Okay, we're going to read Miss Rhonda Harris, co-host of The Orion Effect. So, very gifted individual, by the way. Let's see what the cards have to say. Good. You're really getting there. Here we go, girl. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Ooh, okay. All right. So, all right. You have a choice. Okay. Literally, right off the bat, if I could show you the card, I would. You have the number 46, and you have a very strong choice, and also the number 49, which deals with it. The two main important cards right here for you is the choices and an oath. Now, this oath has to deal with an oath you made yourself. It has nothing to do with anybody around you. Okay. Nothing around you. It has to do with kind of like a promise you made yourself. Like you promised yourself you would work towards this point and you did. You promised yourself you'd work towards that point and you did. Now it's time to continue on your path and continue working towards that next step. You kind of made this promise to yourself and you need to follow through with these promises that you've been doing, okay? Also, and again, that's the oath, but the choices, sometimes you can make several choices at once, okay? And there is nothing wrong with that, okay? So allow that to come to pass. Allow your energy to come to pass. You have a lot of even numbers, which is 4 and 6. The direction that you're heading into, there's a lot of passion behind it. And the passion is just it's something that I'm not sure if it's something you've always wanted to do or what it is, if you're going to new venue or what the heck is going on. But this is definitely the path to actually get you there because I'm seeing movement coming. 29, very important. A lot of movement. This is positive moving energy. Okay. You're not really letting go of anything. You're just kind of moving forward. I don't know. It's weird. But there is movement in these cards. And you're actually going to be very happy and content with everything you do. Huh. Wow. And Brenda says, Rhonda, you need a salt bath surgery on Friday, then releasing and healing time. Well, good luck, honey. Good luck. All right. So let's see. We have 8:35, and normally I'm jamming full of people, but hey, it is what it is. Good. I'm glad. All I know is the horse was like running like a bat out of hell, and there was nothing chasing it. It was just going straight, full steam ahead forward. Yeah, my movement card is a horse running. Horses are pretty. Pretty horses. Pretty. I'm doing very good, Mr. Brolick. Anybody that popped on here that would like a read, please feel free to let me know. I would love to read you out. If not, I can have the sisters come in and we could talk a lot. Good, good to Facebook. See if good to Facebook. See if he is for them. Yep. Yep. So yeah, definitely a cleansing bath probably be in the works for me coming up. Yeah. So you're going to be doing very well. Yep. There we go. General for you, honey. No problem. Anybody else that popped in that would like a read? Don't afraid to ask. I do generals. I don't answer questions really. If a question does arrive, I will ask you, but I work off whatever the spirit's telling me to tell you. My job as a reader, kind of, I guess you could call me an intuitive psychic or an empathic psychic or whatever, is to help pick you up and put you in the directions that you need to go into. I don't work a lot with future events. I work with possible future events. Please try to remember everything we say. And here we go with the trolls. Everything we say, okay? Everything that is said. Let's see. Okay, that is just rude. Hold on. Add to block list. There we go. All right, add it to block list. Okay, now anything that is in the future, remember, it's not written in stone. It's actually written in jello. And the reason it's written in jello is because every step you take from this moment forward changes your path. So an individual or a psychic could tell you, I see this coming in a year. It might be 6 months, it might be a year, or it might not happen depending on the direction that you take. So my job is to pick you up and get you onto better footing, onto better ground. So I gotta block this one over on Facebook, and I'll do that after I read Mr. Brolick. Over on the Facebook, if anybody wants to pop over and block Bella Tara Reed. Yeah, I see the spammer. I blocked them over here, but I have to physically go over to Facebook, log in, and block. So, and that's Bella Tara Reader, whoever that is. They're off the restream, but they're still on Facebook. So, okay. So, Mr. Brolick, again, we have differences coming up, okay? But these, for some reason, these differences kind of mesh together. It's like what, um, okay, it's like having two halves of a recipe. It's the same recipe, but two individuals each have the same half of the recipe, if you can understand that. So, for that reason, they kind of mesh good together, okay? They mesh good together. So what it is that we have these things coming in that's going to balance out, but you're having like almost like you can see the direction that you're heading into. You can see what's actually going to happen. And these are intuitive instincts, like dreaming instincts that are coming in towards you. Okay. So I do see you working and working things out a lot better than you. I do see a more peacefulness for you coming. I do see more positivity coming in towards you. So this is going to be good. You need to keep working with this. Now, if you do come from a line of gifted individuals, I do see gifts actually coming up. I don't see you're fragmented anymore. I see you've actually worked on that and managed to pull yourself in. You're starting to see the beauty in life. The one thing they want you to continue to work on is learn to listen. Listen to everything, not just nature, but also other individuals. You don't have to take their opinion for fact, but learn to listen. Thank you. Learn to listen to the individual. Listen and allow it to wriggle in your mind, and the parts that you feel do not work for you, let them go. But the parts that do, absorb them, okay, and work with those. That's what they're kind of telling you right now. Thank you so much, Miss Lois Clark. My. So we got about 20 minutes left. So let's see who else we have on here that I did not have a chance to get to. Frolic, that was for you. Hopefully that helped you out. Let's see. Hmm. Yeah, so I did a little bit of craziness in the start of the show, so it was like I couldn't help it. It was something I was actually playing around with. So if you are in here and you have not had a read and you'd like one, please feel free to let me know. I think I've hit everybody here who has asked. So there's a lot of energy actually going around. Good, I'm glad. There's, like, a lot of energy. It's like I've noticed, like, parts of me have been, like, a little, um, sluggish, depressed, not normal. I'm very hyper, very upbeat, and very positive, but I think it has more to do with the fact of how close I like Sister Space. She's an octopus. She's an octopus, yeah. I was working on that today because I had to get myself out of that funk, and I couldn't figure out why I was in a funk. So I started You're welcome, money. I started doing research based on a video that my man was watching a video, and I'm like, "Oh my god, I gotta do something with that." So I had these characters built in the background. I wasn't sure what I was gonna do with them, and I said, "Now I know what I'm gonna do with them." So it's actually kind of fun. You're allowed to take yourself out of yourself. And yeah, I can do readings without the avatars. That's not the problem. But I think it's for me, it's more fun. I'm a Pisces. I'm a Gemini. This gets to show all my personalities. I know. It's hilarious. So, yeah, Geminis are very weird individuals, but you know what? This gets to show like every part of my personality with these different characters that I am starting to create and starting to work with. I still haven't gotten and used to how to figure out how to work the hands, but at least I can get the face to work. So, but yeah, Sister Space. You want to see Sister Space again? We'll see Sister Space again and see what happens. Sister Space. I gotta pull that thing up, don't I? All right, Sister Space. Here we go. All right, let's see if we can get Sister Space back up. Oh, Sister Space, man. What's happening? Yeah. How you doing? I heard somebody was asking about me. Oh, totally. My hair never comes out of place. What do you think? Huh? Like my hair? I don't even know if she does swims or what. But it was like, totally, totally. So, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. What does she do? It's a really good question. So, but yeah, this is Sister Space and not that one. Let's see. We have not that, not that. Let's see. Electric. What the heck is electric? I have no idea what that is, but alrighty then. That's what that is. And she can wave. That's about all. So, oh my God. But it really is kind of fun to do this. So, all right, let's see. Oh, I pushed the wrong number again. I pushed Sky. Hold on. Get back to Sue. I don't know. I'm really thinking maybe I should do story time or something. Bag of nuts story time, and then I could do some other readings here and there. But my God, I was having so much fun doing it this way. But is there anybody in this chat room that would totally love a reading? Because I am here to help you out. If not, we can talk a little bit more about the eclipse that's coming up and how it actually affects us. So, I mean, there's a lot of like energy coming out. I mean, as far as everything that's going in, and I think what has everybody concerned on seriousness is the fact that these two solar eclipses, the one in 2027 and 2024, they're doing like a crisscross, like an X in the map. The way that it actually happened during what was it, 18, hold on. It was in the 1800s. I think it was 1811 and 1812, when the earthquake happened actually in the same year that happened, and there was other weather events happening. But the weirdest thing about this whole thing, and again, I'm not an astrologer and I don't do weather, but they, according to the meteorologists, they're saying the weather pattern is actually following the eclipse, which is totally weird when you think about it. Why is this weather pattern following the eclipse? And they're saying, well, it's not following, but it is following. And that's the weird thing. Now, there's a little more of information I'd like to know. Or yeah, here's a little bit more. Oh, geez, does that mean X marks? Actually, that's what they're worried about. They're worried about the X marks the spot, because the last time it happened, there was an extreme earthquake that lasted for about a month between the earthquake and the aftershocks. It was a major earthquake, and that was called, hold on, I took notes. Yeah, so the weather is following it, and plus the Devil's Comet that's up there. That's what they call the comet that should be visible all around this time. Madrid, the Madrid earthquakes of 1811 and 1812 is what they're saying. So, and I think it's crisscrossing in Illinois, and I'm not sure if there's a ley line down in there, or if it's going to affect the ley line close to there, because that's what they're comparing it to. So, and then there are some other things um, let's see, the Native American shamans, a solar eclipse actually represents a powerful time of healing. The alignment of the sun, the moon, and the earth represents a dissolving of differences and a coming together as one. So, a coming together, and that's according to the shamans. Now, let's see. During this, emotional wounds can actually be healed and stronger relations can be forged. This can bring about a time of mutual understanding and can help the world to unite in love and harmony rather than being in opposition, which is the truth, because most cultures are, depending on where you live. Where I grew up, it was, we helped each other. Now it's more along the lines of dog eat dog type world, It's like, oh my God, you want that? Well, give that to me. Because that's the way it is. And let's see, some Indian culture people believe people will not eat food during the eclipse. Yeah, let's see. It's believed that the solar eclipse can cause digestive disturbances, and crops harvested and eating during the eclipse can be devoid of certain nutritions. And again, that's back in the olden times. In many cultures around the world, the solar eclipse is actually viewed as a negative omen and is believed to create natural disasters and earthquakes. And again, I looked all these up on predictions and omens and scientific evidence. I did a little bit of research with that. Hello, Jimmy Johnson. How are you? So I did a little bit of research on that to try to find it out, because me as an empath, I've been feeling off, totally off, trying to figure out, okay, what is going on? Why am I feeling off? And it didn't dawn on me to connect the two until after supper. I'm sitting with my man, of course, before the show, and was like, oh shoot, gotta research. So I had to figure that out, and I actually had to research and figure that out. So, all right. So we had, let's see, we had Ryan on here. We have Jimmy on here. Howie, I never read him unless he asks. So Ryan, I won't read you unless you say, hey, yeah, I'll take one. You never know. I work with just picking you up and putting you in the right direction. I do not go too deep online unless spirit says, hey, you got to say this. You don't have a choice in the matter. So it's just the way that it works. So yeah, it's a pretty interesting when you look at it from it again, a psychic perspective, a medium perspective. I just figured me out, and it was because I turned 51 on the eclipse. Oh wow. Nice. Can I be 51 again? I'll take 51 again. I'll look younger too. So that'd be pretty cool. So anybody that would like a reading that did not get one, and I am doing very well, Jimmy, thank you. I'd be more than happy to help you out. If not, we can continue with the eclipse conversation. So, yeah, it's really an interesting concept when you think about it. Now, this eclipse, the way that it's crisscrossing, and we're talking about the energy of the comet coming at the same time, will this make a disturbance in the electromagnetic field? Because a lot of individuals have actually predicted something about darkness. Could this be how it starts? The combination of everything running in together, the combination of the eclipse with the solar eclipse with the comet actually coming in at the same time, and the fact that it's actually crossed like an X. Is this going to cause what certain people have predicted as the blackout? Is this what actually causes the blackout? Let me know what you guys think as I shuffle this deck up. I'd love to know your opinion on this. I'm just throwing it out there, trying to figure it out. I know, all during bag of nuts, because I just never do the same thing all at once. All right, here we go. We're gonna see what's going on with Mr. Jimmy here. Mr. Jimmy, let's see what's happening with you. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe and follow to all the Rift Nation Network channels. And don't forget, we got Facebook, Instagram, Twitch. We have some awesome new shows coming in April. You want to stay tuned. You want to be notified all the time because let me tell you, we got some really cool stuff coming up. And you're going to love it. You are going to love, love, love what's happening to the new lineup. New lineup starts right in the beginning of April. All right. So, what they're saying for you right now is you need to get back into meditation. Whether or not you've done it before, I'm not sure. But if not, I can explain it really quick to you. But you need to get into that quiet state of mind for yourself. It helps relax you because they're saying a little bit of jumbly stuff like that happening within yourself, almost like thank you. Anxiety is what they're saying. They're saying the meditation. No, you didn't miss anything, honey. So they're saying that the meditation will help quiet you down and bring you into that space, that one space there that's going to help you out. So bring that forward. The number 25 and 18 are very important right now. But you need to be consistent of doing this because the relaxation method that you're going to be feeling is going to be something pretty awesome. Also they're talking about being honest and letting go. The letting go is number 22, which is the master number, which is an awesome, awesome number. The anxiety could also have to do with the eclipse that's actually coming up. The eclipse in the United States. Yes. Okay. Get into that meditative state. I can tell you how to do that real quick. But you need to let go of any person, place, or thing that does not serve you at all. Okay. Any person, place, or thing. If you don't wear it and you haven't worn it, throw it out. If it's a memory in your mind and it doesn't pay you rent and it's not doing you any good, throw it out. It's the same aspect, okay? Those are things that are gonna help you out, but work with the number 22. Take that step back. All you have to do to meditate is literally you can do it right now. If you're not driving, it's really easy to meditate. All I want you to do is close your eyes, okay? And then I just want you to breathe. And when you're breathing, pay attention to your breath. Do you do it when you breathe? This is all you focus on. Does my chest go in and out? Does my chest go up and down when I breathe? That's it. Focus on nothing else but how your chest reacts when you breathe. That quiets your mind down to one thing, and that's the easiest way to start meditating. After a while, it'll just become a habit and your mind will be able to quiet down a little bit more. But yeah, there's a lot of anxiety around you. So you need to let go of what doesn't serve you. If it doesn't serve you, it doesn't bring you happiness, let it go. If it's not paying rent in your head, throw it out. It's not worth it. Not worth it at all. Hopefully that helps you out, honey. All right, Jeannie, Miss Jean Kelly. Miss Jean Kelly. That's okay. I got you right now, hon. Got you right now. And don't forget, like, subscribe, and follow to all the Rift Nation Network channels. OMJ. You never know. We might have story time again next week. You're welcome, honey. So we might have story time again next week. So, and it might be something serious or it could be something goofy. Maybe I'll build an Odie avatar. Ooh. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, we got Miss Dinah. All right. Ooh, got a little bit of chaos coming your way, girl. Oh, you poor thing. Okay. I do see a little bit of chaotic energy coming in towards you, not as strong as it normally is, because for some reason you understand why this is happening and it's not affecting you emotionally like it used to. It's really weird. When there was chaotic energy around you in the past, it affected you more deeply than what it's actually affecting you right now. Because what I'm seeing coming up for you is like a sense of, excuse me, a sense of belonging, a sense of this is where I'm supposed to be. This is where I should have never left. That type situation, that type of emotion. So there's a more stronger sense of understanding of where you need to be. It's almost like this little bit of chaos that has started. And again, it's like a little tornado. You could probably throw a pebble in it, it won't come out. So it's one of those. It's just like very small one. Okay. What they want you to do is to put more energy right now, even though a little bit of negativity is around you. Put more energy into where you want to be, where you want to go, especially with the new moon coming, especially with the eclipse coming. Put as much energy into that as you can. This is like a Virgo aspect from what I've researched. But again, you guys will have to ask Joni about this. I am not really good with the whole astrology thing. It's not my thing. Joni very good at that. So definitely follow her for that. I think she does a lot of the astrology either on her regular page or Otter's Den. Otter's Den, I think she does some of that as well. So with that coming, take a focus, learn to wish, learn to dream. You have the number 19, which to me is a very lucky number. So the 19 is a really, really good number for you to be around. So put that energy into where you see yourself, where you want to go, the direction you want to go. Picture yourself there, especially now for some reason. Picture yourself doing what you love. Picture yourself being where you love. That's going to be something that's going to help bring it in towards you. Because, like I said, there is that little bit of chaotic energy around you, but I'm not seeing a major chaotic event, if that makes any sense. But there is a little bit of chaos around you. Yeah, and movement. I do see movement coming, so it's gonna happen. Focus on where it is that you want to be, physically, mentally, emotionally, and again, a person, place, or thing. Just picture yourself there. It's gonna help get you there a lot faster because that's the energy you have. That's pretty amazing. My. All right, guys, I'm telling you. What do you think? We have this awesome, awesome lineup coming for April. Literally, we have so many awesome shows too. We have new shows coming and a lot of things actually happening. The new website is in the works. So that'll be something that hopefully will be revamped and not so busy and easier for people to read. So I'm in the process of that as well. And don't forget to check out all the sponsors for the Rift Nation Network. And, as always, you can always send over a donation if you choose to help the Rift Nation Network and plop that up over in there. And that's the QR code that wasn't up for some reason, really weird. So I want to say thank you guys for tuning in. And I do love you all and peace out. And hopefully you enjoyed the show. And remember, if you guys didn't like the new startup, please let me know. I'm just trying to get the goofy me out, and I will find a way to get the goofy me out. So all I got to say is peace, love, tranquility, enjoy, and see you on Friday.